Hey guys, Patrick Flowers here from the Smart Passive Success YouTube channel. Now let me ask you, would you like to know how to create your first automation workflow with GetResponse? Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to my Smart Passive Success YouTube channel. Now if you're coming to my channel for the first time, feel free to hit the subscribe button below and also hit that bell icon so you're notified when I'm putting out further videos on my channel. Now on this channel, I talk about affiliate marketing, I talk about Bitcoin, and I also talk about softwares to automate your business. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can use GetResponse to create your first automation workflow right now. Hey guys, so I'm actually inside of the backend of my GetResponse software where I'm going to show you exactly how to put together your first automation workflow with the system. So I'm going to go ahead and click on these 9 dots right here, and I'm going to click on automation, right? Now, once I click on automation, what's going to happen next, I'm going to get this blue tab that allows me to create my first workflow. So I'm going to click on create workflow. And once I click on create workflow, I'm going to select the one that says build from scratch. And I'm going to click on start now. And once I click on start now, I will be able to go ahead and name my automation. So I'm going to call this affiliate sales. And I'm going to click on subscribe. Now, once I click on subscribe, this section will open that says subscribe to any list via any method. I'm going to choose this one, right? Now, you have other ways in which you can subscribe to the automation. You have API key, you have form, you have contact, you have landing page, and you have list email. I'm going to stick with the list via any method. This allows me to collect my leads anyway, all right? Now, what I need to do next is once I've selected the method that I want to actually collect my subscribers, I can go here and hit add elements, and then I'm going to send these persons who have opted into my funnel a welcome message. I'm going to connect this right here, and then I'm going to go back and show you exactly what you have to do. So in order for you to send that message, that welcome message, you have to create a draft beforehand for your automation. So right here, I've created several drafts to explain the automation workflow. Right? I can select this one right here for my welcome message. I'm going to go back into the automation workflow, and just a quick note, it's always good to open 2 tabs once you're creating your automation workflow to see that exact message that you want to select. Right now, once you've selected that message, simply click on the box right here, and then you find that message that you want. So I'm going to click on select message. Oops. I'm going to select the type of message. So my message is actually coming from my draft, and I can select that message from my draft. So let me just put my face right here. And I'm going to select the thank you message I want. So I'm going to select this one right here that says thanks for signing up for my free webinar. And the system will automatically change this to an automation message for me within the workflow. So now we have our first email. What we can do is to apply the add element method, and we can now apply the wait method right here, where we can wait for, let's just say, a day. And then what we can do, once we wait for a day, right, we can go back to the add element by clicking on add element, and we can send another message right here. All right, so this can be day number 2, right? You can also select another message. You can select that message all the way here from your draft if you have written it in your draft. And you can also select this message as your automation message for day number 2, right? You can add more messages. Now, what you can also do is to add action-based messages within your workflow. So let's just say you send your first message, day 1, as your welcome email. And you also want to send another email for day number 1, which is the second email that you'll send. Let's just say they did open the message. You go back to add element, and you will select the open, message open. So you drag that right here. Now, if they open the message, right? So if they open this message, you simply add this right here. If they didn't open the message, what you can do is to apply the wait rule. I'm going to click on add elements, come all the way down to the wait rule. And then I'm going to add this to the persons who didn't open the email. And let's just wait for a day. Then what we can do is to send another email. What we can also do is to select specific days that you'd like to send those emails for persons who didn't open the email. Right, so right here in GetResponse, you can select the days that you want to send those emails to persons who didn't open, right? Which is quite amazing, right? It gives you a lot of flexibility within your marketing. I would highly recommend that you also turn on time travel, because you want to make sure that you're hitting those persons' inbox at their specific time, right? If it's their local time at 9 a.m. in the US, you want to be able to make sure their inbox is hit in, let's just say, Asia or Africa at that specific time at 9 a.m. So your emails are going out very much early, right? And so for persons who didn't open, you can write a draft message for those persons. And you could simply use the send message rule right here, right? And you could send those persons a message. That message could be why you didn't open. I sent you a message yesterday why you didn't open that message, right? And what you can do is go back to the section right here, click on properties, and then you'll be able to select a message from your draft. You could select draft and simply send them another message, and the automation workflow system will turn that into an automated message for you, right? And you can simply continue with this as long as you want. You could add more message. No, you could also add a tag if you want. So let's just say you want to tag persons who didn't open, and then you also move other persons to a different list who open. What you can do with that section is you could simply go here, add an element. And so what you can do for persons who open, so let's just say the open rule right here, drag the open rule, and I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Oops. Right. So for persons who open, you can add that right there. And for persons who didn't open, what you can do is to apply the wait rule as you're going through the automation workflow. Simply add the wait rule. You can have them wait for a few days. Simply come in here and change this to maybe 4 days. Make sure that you turn on time travel, very important. You can also label these persons who didn't open. Let's say you want to use the red check mark to apply to these persons who didn't open. In fact, I choose 40 days instead of 4. Alright, so now I have 4 days. What I can do is to add a tag to these persons who didn't open. So now we know that these persons are not necessarily active. So we can simply go back to element, slide all the way down here to tag. And what we're going to do is to tag these persons. And we're going to name the tag. Either we can simply assign a tag, or what we can do is to click in the box right here, select a tag, or create a new tag. And I'm going to call this tag none interested in my offer. Alright? Or not interested, let me just say not interested in my offer. Not interested in my offer. Okay? And then I'll be able to add that tag. Alright, so now I know that these persons who are not opening my emails are not interested in this offer. What I can do is send those persons a broadcast. Now for persons who are opening right here, what I can also do is to remove these persons to a specific list that I can broadcast these persons who are opening. Right, so I'm going to go back to add properties, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to have these persons wait for a day. I'm going to apply the wait rule right here. And let me just drag this all the way over here. And I'm going to add this one right here for persons who are opening my emails. Now I know that these persons are interested in my content. They may not be clicking, but they're opening my content. Right? Let's just say I'm giving value-added content within my automation workflow. Now I know that these persons are actually interacting with my content, so it makes things a little bit much easier for me when I'm sending out my automation workflow. Now, so what I can do is for persons who are opening my emails, I can wait for a day. I can even wait for more time. I can wait for 2 days, right? Right? Or I can wait for, let's just say, 7 days. Whoops. Now, once these persons have waited for 7 days, what I can do is to remove them into an automation or an autoresponder, right? I can move them now into an autoresponder sequence that I have. Now, that autoresponder sequence that I have could be 30 emails, 50 emails, but what you're basically doing, you're trying to qualify persons who are a lot more engaging to persons who are not engaging. You can also qualify persons based on which link they click, right? By selecting that feature. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to actually remove them to a sequence. So once I apply the wait rule, I'm going to actually remove these persons to another autoresponder or to an autoresponder. So what I'm going to do here is just to apply the, let me see, move to list right here. And I'm going to join this right here. And I'm going to select the autoresponder list that I want to put them on. So this list right here, which is my easy one success, this has 40 emails that's going out on autopilot. So I'm going to remove those persons who have qualified themselves as openers, right? So I'm going to select that list right there. And what I'm going to do is to save and publish my automation workflow. So I'm going to click on Save and Publish. And once I click on Save and Publish, let me see here. All right, let me go back and fix this. I'm going to also put them on a specific autoresponder, right? So I didn't put them on an autoresponder. So I selected day 0. I think I should select day 1. So let me go back and select day 2. So once I move these persons to my easy success autoresponder, what's going to happen? They're going to wait 2 days before they get the first message on that autoresponder sequence. So now what I'm doing with my automation workflow, I'm basically qualifying persons who are coming through as openers, as non-openers. And what I'm basically doing, I'm moving the persons who are opening to a autoresponder, and I'm also tagging the persons who are not opening so I can rebroadcast these persons maybe a few weeks from now. Maybe I'll just take those persons off my list because they're not active. It's based on what you want to do with your business. But it's just like that. It's simple and easy. That's the way in which you create your first automation workflow with GetResponse. Now, if you're a content creator, if you're a business owner, small business owner, or if you're the kind of person who's into weight loss and you're looking to create your first automation workflow with GetResponse, simply leave a comment below if you need help with this, or reach out to me on social media so I can actually connect with you and give you a free consultancy session on how to actually put together your first automation workflow in GetResponse. Now, if you've enjoyed this content and you're looking to get more quality content on softwares like GetResponse or other softwares out there, feel free to hit the subscribe button below and also subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you'd like me to do next as it relates to doing a review on a software. And also hit the bell icon, leave a comment, and share this video with your friends so they can get some wonderful and amazing knowledge on GetResponse. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and thank you so very much for watching. See you on the next one.